Ebu ngojeni kwanza, ngojeni. Sasa tuanze. So guys, ni msimu wa Christmas and we should be happy, we should rejoice, we should be in our festivities, in a mood of a festival. Kitu kama hiyo, muna get? So tell me why I'm scrolling down my FYP napatana na video ya Kasmuel kamejifunga vitambaa kwa kichwa kanasomea Sifuna. No, tell me why. Ebo acha nionyeshe screenshot and then we dive deeper. Ndio aka. And basically, whatever he has said is whatever is written up here. And now what gives me the ick is the way he formulates his words. It's the way he addresses Sifuna. It's the way he's behaving as if he's the deputy party leader. It is the way. Unani na anaenda. Bros tuharibie Christmas. Ebu jifiche tuko kwenye ulikuwa umejificha. Ungoja tumalizane na 2025. Hii mwaka already imekuwa heavy as it is. Please. Anyway, we have the newest podcast in town. It goes by the name The Roundtable, the People's Mic. Be sure to follow us on TikTok, on Instagram, on X, on Facebook. Kimbia pale YouTube, search The Roundtable, the People's Mic. Ita pop up hapo, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and wait for our first episode, which is dropping on 29th December 2025. Otherwise, one time drink that swamp na ninawapenda sana.
Mabibi na mabwana, mnavyofahamu jina langu ni Kasmuel Macoure, mwanachama wa chama cha kidemokrasia cha ODM, nami pia ndiye mwanzilishi wa vuguvugu la vijana la Broad-Based Youth Front. There are a few pertinent issues that affect my party, the Orange Democratic Movement, that I would like to address. This concern goes directly to some of the officials of our party, specifically the Secretary General. Mr. Edwin Sifuna, you must make a decision whether you want to be a village elder, whether you want to go to your flailing law practice, or be the Secretary General of the Orange Democratic Movement. We will no longer countenance your open defiance, subjugation, and subversion of the people's will in a foiled attempt of political reinvention and resurrection to try and position yourself as a progressive, especially in the broad-based arrangement. This is in credence to the video that you posted on your social media yesterday, that you chose to position yourself as a Luhya leader of the Mulembe Nation, which we have no problem with, and you did not acknowledge even the presence of our party leader. When you were speaking, you addressed Governor Orengo directly as though he was the senior-most leader in that gathering, despite the fact that our party leader was there. You have done this, and I know you're holding brief for someone who is outside our party. You know, I had heard this in certain quarters of people who consume intelligence, starting with my elder brother Salah Okech, who had stated it categorically, but I had my reservations. But now that I know you're holding brief for someone, it is incumbent upon us as young people to remind you that despite this excitement you have about the people's will, you did not occupy that office through the people's will. You were handpicked. And it makes you no special because all of us were mentored by Baba. All of us were handpicked. You're not the only one. I'm issuing this warning because you stand and you say that Luo leaders came to Mulembe Nation and they said they made proclamations about supporting the president's bid for his re-election, but we should not go ahead of Mulembe Nation, that we should let the leaders of Mulembe Nation speak. I want to remind you that every single time you mobilize, you either mobilizing against the broad-based government to sabotage the leadership of Dr. Oburu Oginga, or you never hold rallies in your home turf. In fact, you're only Secretary General because you were handpicked. Your own people rejected you in your first bid, in your first elective bid. The only place you have confidence and courage to speak is in Luo Nyanza, where you take away opportunities for those same Luo leaders that you're speaking about. So what is this political chicanery that you're involving yourself in? Your actions are betraying you in front of the people. You have failed us as a party severally, even in failing to help us clinch the ODM seat, MCS seat in Nairobi, yet you claim you have influence. I am sending you a stern warning. If you and your cabal continues to undermine the position of our party leader, Dr. Oburu Oginga, you will go. You will be the first one to go, and we will hound out all those cronies that you work with in an attempt to steal the party from the popular voice of the people. We have seen your intentions, and we will ask you to either change your ways, or in the next National Delegates Convention, we, the people of the members of the Orange Democratic Movement, will take you out of that position. Please stop joking around. And I'm sending this as a warning to you and your fellow leaders. The party has only but one leader, and that is Senator Dr. Oburu Oginga. We have a few requests to make to the president as the Broad-Based Youth Front. Mtukufu Rais, we want you to reorganize the broad-based arrangement, to acknowledge that its core principle, your core principle right now, is Dr. Oburu Oginga, who is the Orange Democratic Movement's party leader. We say this because when you made that, when you signed the memorandum of understanding, it was an agreement between UDA and ODM. There are few charlatans who are trying to sabotage this arrangement. We ask you to let us deal with those political conmen, but you continue delivering. Ensure that Dr. Oburu Oginga's mandate is well established in the memorandum of understanding, and then we will take care of the rest. But Edwin Sifuna, you have to make that decision now.
Kasmuel Macoure, Genzi Muoga 001 is now saying that if ODM will field a presidential candidate, that candidate will be Oburu Odinga. Wa Kenya, mukiangalia tu huyu Oburu Odinga, can he even manage to campaign 5 consecutive times without collapsing? Bwana Kasmuel, ODM will not field a presidential candidate. The presidential candidate for ODM is William Samoei Ruto. Na hiyo story tumemaliza.
And this is the guy who yaps too much. The guy with the afro. What's his name?
Name him.
Huh? I can't remember his name. He's not that important.
A politician or a...
No. He's probably a Nairobi University student or something.
Yeah.
The guy who says, I say things without fear or fear. Yeah. Yeah, if you know his name, Juma, you know his name? Huh?
Oh, the new guy.
Yeah, the new guy.
Oh, the guy who looks
the guy with the afro.
He looks like, I was telling people he looks like Bobby Schmurda with an afro.
yeah.
Put up Bobby Schmurda and put up Kasmuel. They look alike.
Yeah.
You see them on the screen right now. You see the Bobby Schmurda.
That nigga is just a cloud chaser.
Prezo, and I'm not even trying to kiss you. Let me just be real with you.
Yeah.
Of course, I also have my cohort of friends who I talk to.
Yeah.
Right? I've been telling them this. I'm like, there's something iffy about this guy.
It is.
That's not real. It's not coinciding with the real Gen Z thing.
Anybody.
The outgoing Secretary General of the Orange Democratic Movement, Mr. Edwin Sifuna, must be reminded in no uncertain terms that it is he who needs the Orange Democratic Movement and not the other way round. That his exit will not be a big blow as his hype men try to deceive him. It will only be but a mere tickle. Mr. Sifuna must be reminded unequivocally that he has always been an affirmative action candidate. He could not afford to be elected as Secretary General. He was handpicked by the party. And his senatorial bid in 2022 was no different. He even admitted publicly that kuna mtu alifanyiwa ile kitu so that he could get that slot. Mr. Edwin Sifuna will not focus on the plight of Nairobians. Instead, he chooses to incite and insult members of parliament from our party, going as far as calling them washenzi. Now, as a spokesperson of the party, he must produce a record where they agreed that that is how top organs of the party will refer to each other. He has done this not once but twice in the recent past within the space of a week. Mr. Sifuna must be reminded that he will and must toe the party line as long as he is spending shillings from Chungwa House. He is employed not to give us his personal opinions masquerading as political truth from the Orange Democratic Movement. Regarding presidential elections and coalition building, instructions, directions, and insights about that subject only flow from one office in the party, the office of the party leader, Senator Dr. Oburu Oginga, whom Mr. Sifuna and his cronies, including the deputy party leader, have decided to paint as a transitional stopgap leader. Mr. Sifuna, your dalliance and philandering with our political detractors is okay because we live in a democratic country, but you cannot dictate how we're supposed to feel about your betrayal for our party's ideals. You have consistently sabotaged party organs and now brazenly, out of a few coins that you're getting from our biggest detractors, grown the kahunas to think that you will speak to us in a belittling manner. He has gone as far as saying and disparaging members, saying that they come from small communities. We want to remind you that if you want to play the tribal card, your own people rejected you. Not even your member of county assemblies from our party. Here in Nairobi, you could not even help us win a simple MCA seat. Nairobians died in South Sea today, but you chose to insult Honorable Junet Mohammed and call him a mshenzi. You couldn't even raise that plight. You oversight everything but for the people of Nairobi County, and your mandarins will come down in the comment section trying to defend you. I assure you that as Secretary General, your days are numbered. And while party organs are not interested in kicking you out, we as the young people, I, as Kasmuel Macoure, the founder and convener of the Broad-Based Youth Front and a delegate in the Orange Democratic Movement, I'm issuing a 30-day ultimatum to the top party leadership that they must institute disciplinary action against you, that you must face the disciplinary committee and tell us why you insist on sabotaging the party. Mr. Sifuna, if you want to serve Mr. Uhuru, you're free to do so. If you want to partner with Mr. Rigathi Gachagua, you're free to do so. But do not masquerade those as the opinions of the party. Do not sabotage our political future, the Orange Democratic Movement, the heritage that Baba gave us. You will not come in the way of us and our future. You are not greater than Ababu Namwamba, whom in the most comical way you ejected out of office. Your days are numbered. You must change, or you will face the music. Be it as it may, we will be there. Our conditions remain. You must respect the party leader. You must respect the members of the Orange Democratic Movement. And if you want to leave, like I said before, it will not be a big blow to the party. It will be a mere tickle.